So that was the end of turn 2.
Turn 2, yep. So we've come back for turn 3. We've actually put the wound tokens down
just so you can
on
see.
the board.
I just want everyone to be able to see kind of, how badly
I'm getting my butt kicked is what you're telling me. Yeah. Always lose to the boss, folks. It's my advice. So Chris had priority last turn.
So it's back to you now.
Back to me, about hanging in there.
Feel the pain.
I'm going to activate my Super Mutant Brute again because he's probably going to burn to death or get shotgun to death this turn. So again, we need to find out if he's still on fire or not. So he takes his wound. Yeah. And then I get to make my 50... not many. I think, has he taken 6 wounds now or 7?
2... He's on 6.
6. So he has 3 wounds left. Yeah. So again, if I roll the red, he's lucky and the fire goes out. If I flip the yellow, he's unlucky. Oh, luck is not with me today. So he's still on fire. It's fine.
Good thing it's not catching.
Yeah. Yeah, great. He's going to take his VATS test, so he's looking for the nuclear coda bolt. So he gets 2 quick actions. Okay.
It's going to be dangerous this time.
So where it gets interesting is, as we said before, he has access to the 4 different types of quick action. Yeah. You cannot make the same quick action more than once a turn, so he couldn't buy 2 extra attacks. He can only buy 1. Yeah. Nonetheless, he's going to buy 1. And he's going to use his normal attacks first to see where we get to. So he's black, purple for his huge club.
He's some more luck.
Bonus black for being strength 6 or above.
Yeah.
And he's bonus green because he outnumbers you.
Right.
So this is going to be his first action. This is a normal action. So he's looking for a 8 or less. That's a 9, which is a miss, but that does go down to an 8, which is a hit.
So I can use my luck.
You can use your luck to try and block this.
Let's try this. So I'm
you're looking for a red.
Red.
No, so Chris has spent his luck token, so he's down to 2 luck, but he fails the luck flip, which means I do still successfully hit.
Yeah.
I then do...
Then again, you didn't do loads.
2 base damage, a bonus physical, so I'm going to get 1 crit, and I'm actually going to spend a luck token, because I don't think there's going to be much of this guy left at the end of the turn, to try and get an extra critical out of this. Because I want to power up my critical meter. I need 4 crits to power this up. So he's been successful on the luck flip, so he gets an extra crit, which is good.
Yeah.
Trying to get to 4 by the end of the turn before I die, before I burn to death. So I've hit you for 2. Bonus damage 3. I can push you back and knock you over. So I'm going to do that.
And what? So that means I have to spend an action to...
I'm not going to push you back. So push back would be I move him away
so
orange. I want to keep you in combat and I want to keep my outnumber bonus. Yeah. However, I am going to flatten you. That means you're stunned, so we will have some stun tokens in the final game. You'd put a stun token next to him. Use an exclamation mark. Why not? That means you lose 1 of your action points next turn as you're kind of reeling as I've rung the bell over the top of your head. The big old club has left you spinning.
Yeah.
So that's all the effects, and it's 3 physical armor. Sorry, three physical damage. So now you need to make your armor test, and this is where T60 armor really comes into its own.
So it's 3 physical.
So you have a armor of 3 and a guaranteed 1 on top. So you need a 3 or less on the armor dice, which you've passed, and you guarantee your +1. So you've actually resisted 4 damage, which is more than I even did. Yeah. So T60 armor just does nothing. Has left you spinning though.
The power of the T60.
That's the power of the T60. Yeah. Second swing. I'm going to hit you again. Same dice. Anything but that. So that would have been a really good hit. Unfortunately, I've missed. Yeah. So I can now make my quick action. And what I was trying to do was get up to 4 crits because I could then spend my crit tokens, which means this would hit automatically. Yeah. Because I don't have that, I have to roll. And because it's a quick action, we suffer the -2 skill penalty. So my 8 goes to a 6. That's a 2, which is a hit, and it's actually a 1. So even if you flip luck, it wouldn't take it to a miss.
But it's not too bad. No, I 1 extra damage.
Can't re-stun you, so all I do is the extra point of damage. So 3 physical damage.
3 physical damage. So we're rolling again.
3 or less on the red dice. So you've rolled a 2, which means you've resisted 2, but you always guarantee that 3rd from the T60. So again, 3 damage, bounces off the T60.
T60's that's where all those points are going in that armor.
That's where all those points... I mean, T60 in a suit of armor with a laser rifle and a stun baton comes in at just under half your army in a 400-point game. So they are
Except when
expensive.
I play, when we're going to have lots of points.
Sure. In narrative mode, you can have as many T60s as you want. This is the eternal struggle.
Pouring out. Okay, right. So
that's the end of his activation. It could have been beautiful. It was a failure. Yeah. I do get another crit, though, because I successfully hit you.
Oh, yeah. Got to be careful.
So I've almost charged
you
up.
need 4.
Yeah, I've got 3 crits.
So, okay. Now, you've got another guy to activate there, haven't you? So I think I need to activate my dude.
Sure.
So
and remember, my boss is 3 wounds off death, so you could shotgun my boss's head off or stun baton him to death. Your choice.
So Okay, my choice is if I use the shotgun.
Yep.
I'm at -2 because using
Yep. You're using a ranged weapon in close combat, so you can still shoot
and
your
is
guns.
the damage -1, or is that only
anymore.
for rifle? Oh, okay. So
that was an old rule.
So let's shows how the rules are changing. It's good. So, or I can use my stun baton, which is actually potentially better. Well, I can more likely stun you.
Yep.
But I want to get the crits on my combat shotgun.
So you try to charge up. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, there's
let's
two
roll
crits on the stun baton.
My special effect dice for VATs.
So you get 2 VATs.
Yes,
there we go.
Yes.
That's pretty cool.
2 extra actions. So I'm going to do exactly what you did. I'm going to, and of course I can only shoot once, but I'm stunned.
Yeah. So you've got your 2 quick actions and only 1 normal action because you're stunned. Yeah. One thing I can do that I forgot, I do still have a quick action point left. I would have spent that. Excuse me.
Go ahead.
I could have spent that in my turn to prepare, and I forgot, so I won't do it. Right, okay. But if I'd prepared, it means I could react to your first action.
Yes.
So
okay.
I should have done that.
No, let's do that.
Okay,
because
fine.
It's good to see it happen. Cool. So you did.
So for the sake of argument, I prepared.
So you put a little counter down saying that you were prepared.
We will put the eyeball.
Yeah.
The ever-watching eye.
It's kind of like being on Overwatch.
Yep.
And so in my first attack, so after my first attack.
So are you going to use your action or your quick action to do this?
Attack. Yeah, normal.
But so a normal action. So this is going to be a 1 action for the turn.
Yeah.
So there's no negative modifiers to this if you're using your stun baton. If you're using your combat shotgun, it's -2 to hit.
I want to use the combat shotgun because
I want to charge it up.
Yeah, get that.
Okay.
Lovely critical. But there's less chance of getting.
So you're looking for a 4 now because you're at -2. Just throwing the dice around.
Okay. So here we go.
So that's 3, which is a hit. Oh my word! It's
3 extra damage.
So I'm going to have to use luck to survive this because otherwise I'm a dead. You shoot my super mutant boss, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought you might be. So I'm going to have to use luck to avoid this. So I need, because Chris needs a 4 or less because of the penalty. Yeah. So if I can flip a red with my penultimate point of luck, I can save the day. In fact, no, this is my last point of luck. I've spent 3 now. So I need to see that red or I'm in trouble.
Oh,
that's a yellow.
Okay.
So I don't successfully ignore the wound.
And I get another crit.
So you get a crit, because you've hit. So Chris is now on 3 crits for his shotgun. So I will take the 2 basic damage for the shotgun, plus an extra 2 off the double damage, and an extra 1 off that. So that's 5 damage, and my physical armor is only 2. So I will take a minimum of 3 wounds, and I've taken 6 already. So even if I save both of those, that takes me to 9 wounds, which kills me, which is why I had to flip that luck. So I don't even need to roll the armor dice. I mean, for the sake of argument, let's roll it. I would have failed the armor check anyway, so I take 5 wounds. So he's gone. And because I've died, and I've already activated this turn, I cannot use my reaction. So
yes, of course.
He's just dead.
Right, okay. So that was worthwhile.
That was pretty messy.
And, and I can take away that stun effect, so spent the action.
So you've only got your 2 quick actions left. You can use the first to make another attack.
Yeah, so we're going to do that.
Are you going to use your shotgun or the stun
Same
baton?
again, shotgun, because I need to get that. I want to get that.
Oh, remember as well, you are a T60 suit. Your strength 6 or above, you get to add your black dice. So even though it's a close combat attack with a ranged weapon, you still use your strength. I envision him kind of whacking me in the head with a shotgun and then pulling the trigger. So he does get to add the black dice.
I just totally imagine that. So again, it's a 6 or less. Oh,
10 is a miss, and there's no way you can get that down.
No luck is going to change that.
No, that's just a miss, unfortunately. So you do have 1 quick action left. You could use that to move if you wanted to move out of combat. I would get to attack you on the way.
But then my other guys could shoot you.
This is true. Or they
but then you'd probably move in.
Yes, because he hasn't activated yet. So you can say. So you can prepare.
Yep,
you can prepare. Yeah. So you prepare yourself, which means when my super mutant takes his action, you will be able to react to it outside of your action and probably put a shotgun in his face as well, knowing you. Okay, so it's my turn. Let's do the guy that's not engaged in combat first. So we're going to ready him and use him. And he is in range, I think. Yep. So we've got range over there. So he doesn't need to move. He could move to get into cover, but I think I'd rather just get as much out of my guns as I can whilst I've still got a breathing model on the table. So he needs a 4 or less. An 8 minus 1 is a 7. That is very much not a 4. And then second shot. That's a 6, and there's no minuses. So again, not a 4. So as you can see, Super Mutants not so hot at the old shooting. That's his turnover.
So what we'll do, and he's still to go, isn't he?
Yes, he has.
So I'm going to activate the guy at long range. Light patrol.
Yellow,
so he
purple?
gets a yellow and a purple. And a white dice.
So I'm hogging all the dice here.
And he's looking for a 5 or less.
5 or less, so he's rolled a 6, but minus 1. He's got the 5.
So he did 2 points of energy damage.
2 energy damage. My guys have no resistance to energy damage at all, so he just takes another 2 wounds. Not so good. So
and
he's taking
shooting
4.
Again.
He's got 2 wounds left. That's a miss.
Oh, it's a miss.
So this is an interesting one.
Yeah.
This is a miss, but it also has the cog. In most cases, the cog would be a hit, a 1, same as the exclamation mark, and it also gives you a quick action. In this case, it's a miss because of the X, but you still get the quick action. He is a non-heroic model, so all he can do is prepare, but nonetheless, stick a prepare token down, he can then react. Right. Okay, so that's his 2 actions done.
Okay. Just another note also, I mean, all these counters are going to be quite small.
Yeah.
Kind of 10 mil.
10 mil rounds.
Yeah. Rounds.
Very much still using the old pre-production playtest stuff. The well-used, well-damaged.
You got your last
Yep,
chance
I got my last
in,
guy.
melee.
It's all over. So I'm going to switch up. I'm not going to use my assault rifle now. I'm going to hit you with my baton because I've had enough. I'm done playing. It's time to get serious. So a baton is 2 green, and then I get the bonus black because I'm strength 6 or higher. I'm strength 7, just for those playing along at home. So I need a 7 or less. No outnumbering now, and I didn't charge, so no other bonuses. So 7 or less. 10 is a miss. Minus 1 goes to a 9. Still very much a miss. So my first swing failed miserably. Okay. Second swing, my second action. Oh dear. Also a miss.
The dice are not loving you tonight.
Not on my side. So that's my turnover. So you've got one knight left.
Night patrol left.
Oh. But wait, sorry.
Yes.
After that first attack roll, this guy could have used his prepare.
React.
So he spends that to react.
Now, I did already use a quick action to shoot. Because remember you said you can only use quick actions?
Yes, in your turn.
In my
turn.
So
it's outside of your turn.
Outside my turn, you
can use it again.
Shoot with it. So I need a white dice.
And what are you doing? Shoot me with a shotgun?
Oh,
or...
yes.
Okay, cool.
Still only on 3.
It's 3 crits,
just need that extra crit, and life will be beautiful.
So again, you get the extra black, though, because you are strength 7.
Oh, it's a miss.
But
that would have been
that would have been brutal. That would have killed me.
5 damage.
Wow. Okay.
Right.
So that's your prepare gone.
So, and then finally, we've got Night Patrol. He is at...
long range.
Long range. That's right. So he's just rolling a yellow and a purple. He's going to shoot twice. 9 is not a hit.
Looking for a 5 or less. And a miss.
And a miss. That's
luck
terrible.
has abandoned us all.
So I think we should
call it there.
I
think we know the Super Mutants are going home with their tail between their legs.
Until
that wasn't a points balance game, so don't expect that to necessarily be the nature of the final game. We are still in the points balance,
which is why we're signing everyone up.
Yep.
So if you want to get involved in the playtest team, who are going to be helping with all the points balancing
final
over the coming
balance,
months for all the multiple waves of releases we've got. There's lots and lots and lots of units, and obviously the next 3 waves of factions coming will be start balancing them at some point soon. So so you can sign up. We'll post the link with this video if you want to help out. And so hopefully you enjoyed that quick glimpse of how the game flows. It's pretty fast moving. You've got a lot of tactics you can do with each of the individual figures. As I've mentioned, if you really want to activate whole units together and use bigger numbers of figures, that's quite easy to do as well. It's a little bit more abstract, isn't it? Because you're starting to record like wounds and things together as a unit.
Definitely.
So it's got a lot of flexibility with the game system. The dice give you lots of options on the weapons. There's lots of variety of gear. I think the flavour really comes out from the system.
There's a whole lot of Fallout in Fallout Wasteland Warfare. I won't lie.
And then we're going to do a little bit of a chat next about everything else.
Sure. Okay. Well, hopefully that was useful to you guys.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Keep an eye out. There's going to be plenty more videos.
More playthroughs.
Oh yes.
So and showing you different
and
factions,
card breakdown, etc. It's all coming.
Okay.